This is Lou Crenshaw, and I am broadcasting from Medford, Oregon at CrossFit The Den. So today I want to talk about the people pleasers. And this habit looks a little bit different if you're just working out by yourself at the gym, but when it manifests itself in life, you'll be able to tell a little bit more. But this is something that if you're working with a coach, the coach, I notice a little bit more. So these people are, when I'm coaching, you're so worried about whether or not you're doing it right that you can't focus on anything else. So you might be lifting and doing something, and I'm over here, and you're looking at me, making sure that you're doing it right. And you're constantly checking in. Was that okay? Was that okay? Was that okay? Am I all right? Or you apologize a lot. So there's a constant apology coming from, if you didn't do it right. And so you're so worried about doing things in life right or not wanting to do them wrong that it's almost distracting because you can't actually focus on what you should be doing because you're looking around for the affirmation that you are doing it right. And so when we really dig into this, there's a great need for people pleasers, peacemakers, peacekeepers. Peacemakers is different, but peacekeepers of just trying to make sure that everything's right so that it all is smooth and I'm not ruffling anybody's feathers. And this gets a little bit tedious. It gets really tiring. People pleasers, if you know who you are, you're probably really tired. You say you're sorry a lot, and you don't need to be because you're not expected to do things perfect. But what you have to look at is, why are you so worried about doing it wrong that you can't actually focus on just doing it? And so there's this issue of needing the affirmation of other people in order to know that you're doing okay. And so you are living your life for the affirmation of other people rather than for, hey, God, I really care about what you think I'm doing in my life, but I'm so worried about what other people think that I'm not even paying attention to that. And so this is a really tiring place to be. And in the gym, it can look like a lot of different things, but most of it is just not being able to focus because you're so worried whether or not you're doing it right. Or you're working out wondering, is my coach watching? Do they know what I'm doing right now? Do they think I'm doing a good job? Am I doing this right? Rather than being able to be like, I'm giving it everything that I have right now. I know that I'm working hard, but you're so worried about failure or doing it incorrectly or putting someone out or making more work for someone else that you can't actually just enjoy the moment. And so that's what that sort of looks like in the gym. This issue is really, really large, and so I think it looks a little bit bigger and it may need more time. But in really, really simple terms, that's what a people pleaser in the gym looks like. And so if that is you, I say work hard. Learn to work hard and not worry about, sure, if you're gonna hurt yourself, like, don't do it, okay? So I'm not saying hurt yourself in order to do this, but what I'm saying is focus on working hard rather than worrying about whether or not it's okay or it's not okay, or if you're, it's really great to have grace and mercy and think of others first, but there's a time and a place for that. And while you're working out, like, it is the task at hand that you're to do. And so do it and do it well, and don't worry about if it's perfect or if it's not perfect, or waiting for somebody to say good job in order for you to go harder. Some people will wait around, and once they get the, oh, you're doing great, then they'll pick it up a little bit more. And then again, it is only the outward that is driving your motivation and your desire to work hard, is knowing that it's going to come from somewhere else rather than from inside of you. So finding that and running with it and doing it well is really what you need to be looking at, and you won't be as tired in all facets of life. So people pleasers, you are amazing human beings because you have grace and mercy for people and you think about people, but there is a time and a place for that, and it doesn't always look like worrying about whether or not it's right or wrong. So thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, post below, little comments down there, and ask away. Have a good day.